Hey everyone, it's Amy with Dragon's Bit Apothecary. I'm here for our March 26th Oils and Oracle card reading. So welcome. If you're new here, I hope that you find this interesting and applicable to you. Be sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss any of these readings. I do them every Friday and every full moon and every month. And some unique, I have a variety of Oracle cards. I just kind of randomly pick one that speaks to me. And then I also align them with essential oils and kind of tell you why. And kind of give you some little extra benefit of how it can help you use this card reading. Okay. So this week, I thought I would use the Fairies card. Oracle of the Fairies is what this deck's called. And we've used these cards several times before my readings. Now, just kind of caveat, and I'll explain as we go through them, but the darker cards, darker coloring cards speak to things inside us. The lighter cards, the background on them will be lighter colors, speak to things environmentally around us, people, circumstances, whatever, okay, who's in our environment. So I'll explain more as we go through it, but whenever I use these cards, I like to kind of level set with that up front so that you can kind of think about what this means to you. All right, so we're going to start with what we need this weekend. And what came up for us was the moon energy card. And we do have a full moon coming up in a couple of days. So I think it's kind of timely that this card also came up this week, right? Okay, so this weekend, this is what this card is saying to us. Slow down, okay? Take a rest, catch your breath. Look at the flow around you, okay? And come from all things from a center of calm, which is sometimes really hard to do because we get wrapped up in stuff and stuff's really stressful and everything's got to be done right now. Well, when you approach it from a point of calm, amazingly things start to settle down around us and we can actually communicate better, right? And we can get our needs heard and we can find ways to do things differently that maybe we hadn't considered before. Okay. So, two oils that I recommend with this one: doTERRA Aroma Touch. Oh, such a great oil. This one is very good at just, think about, again, this is the massage blend that doTERRA has. So obviously think about how you feel when you get a massage. You feel that relaxation, that, oh boy, I feel so much better. I feel stronger. I can go do what I got to do. Okay, Aroma Touch brings about those feelings. And it's very good when you're dealing with any kind of pain in the body, stiffness, and it could be physical or it could be emotional. Okay. But applying some Aroma Touch to your skin is very relaxing and calming and helps bring about that experience that we all have. Like I said, when you've gone and had a great massage and you walk out just going, ooh, I feel like a new person, right? Okay. The other oil that I put with this is oregano. Now, oregano is a very strong oil, and you don't need much to have the effect. Oregano is very detoxifying, and I put this with this card because a lot of times when we are caught up in the crazy, um, it takes something strong to bring us back, right? So you're all wound up and you're all in the middle of who knows what kind of drama. Having that oregano oil kind of align and snap back your attention is sometimes what's necessary to rethink how you're doing something. Okay. All right. Next week, we have the card of Come Together. Now, notice this is a little bit lighter card, but it's got a little bit dark around the fairy itself. So this is a balance between environmental and internal. Okay. So what this card is telling us is a lot of times we take on a lot of our own problems and we don't ask for help. Okay, we're kind of struggling in ourselves. And this card is saying it's okay to ask help. It's okay to let others actually help you too. Um, you know, but they can't if you don't say anything. You see what I mean? So it's got that balance of both in internal us and our environment. And trust me, people tend to know if something's not going well for you. But, till you say something, a lot of them are going to respect your boundary. So the oils I put with this are geranium and rosemary, both very fragrant. Now, geranium is a confidence oil. Okay. Sometimes you need that boost of confidence to actually be brave enough to ask for help. Okay. And rosemary is obviously very aromatic. Many people are familiar with rosemary, but the aromatic qualities of rosemary kind of allow us that comfort, okay, to of acceptance and letting others in, right? It's an opening oil, okay? So just, it's okay. Ask for help, slow down first, right? That was our first card. Um, think about what's going on. If you need help, ask for it. Pretty simple, right? Not always. You and I both know that. Okay, the card from the universe. This is one of the darker cards, so it's internal to us and it's music. Okay, this card is talking about not just music, that songs, okay, but it's telling us to listen to the sounds that are around us, okay? Listen to the messaging of things that we hear. So we had an owl that was around our house for a couple of years, and I would hear it very regularly. And I listened to it, right? I would, oh, there's my owl, right? And things like that come into your path for a reason. They are sending you messages of hope, love, gratitude, change, name it, right? And in this case, it was an owl for me. It could be a song you keep hearing on the radio. It could be a message you hear in an audiobook. I mean, several different things. We're surrounded by noise all the time. So sounds and music, look for those recurring themes because they are there. And let it guide you. Understand what is really being said there. Okay. All right. I put 3 products with this one: Lime, DDR Prime, and Serenity. Now, lime is a playful oil. Okay. It is the quit taking life so seriously, have a little bit of fun oil. And I really love it for kind of that letting go aspect. Okay. And I think it's really great when you're trying to clear away some of the noise so you can actually hear what's important. Okay. Now, DDR Prime is a doTERRA blend that's used for cellular regeneration. It comes in a capsule or an oil form, and it helps your body produce healthy cells. Okay, because we go through this cycle of cells dying off, new ones being built, and this product helps with that healthy cell regeneration. Which, when you're talking about changes, whether physically or emotionally in your life, you want healthy changes. You want to support healthy processes in that, right? Okay. And then Serenity is a calming oil. I call it lavender's big sister. And it's very wonderful at just feeling the calm, feeling the ability to rest and reflect. And sometimes that's really important when you're deciphering big messages. Okay, there you have it. Last Friday reading of the month. A couple days, I'm going to pop on here for the full moon oils and oracle to wrap up March. Talk to y'all soon.